First, praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Curious how how's it feel right now, and B, what you think of the first half when you clearly had it going out there when you feel as far as your back.
I mean, it feels good. I mean, the rotations are still. I'm still getting used to them. I mean, I'm as frustrating as it is. I know it's the smartest thing we have to do in terms of minutes and just being smart with the ramp up coming back. But I feel really good. You know, my back is. I think in the fourth it got a little tight on me when I went back in, sitting for a little while. But I mean, that's what we got to deal with for the next couple games. So I mean, it was good to be able to second game get my lungs a little bit more up under me, my legs up under me, and just be aggressive.
When facing a guy like
Go ahead.
when facing a guy like LeBron, how particular is it to make sure you guys get into your defensive rotations when sometimes you may be overhelping with LeBron, maybe going to the basket, or even if he's out by the three-point line, there's a double team, and the rotations a couple of times seem to be coming a little bit late.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, he's a really good player. I mean, he's been doing this a long time. He's really good at trying to manipulate defenses and trying to figure out where he can attack best. And I think he was doing that. I think we like you said, we were definitely late on a few of our rotations. Getting to AD, getting to the short rolls, and that kind of put us in scramble mode. And that's when it was tough because they haven't shot it great, but coming into the night, but they shot lights out tonight. So I mean, they made us pay for getting in the paint. They had way too many. I mean, they're a team that got a lot of points in the paint, but I think they caused us to scramble a little bit more in the second half, and they got a lot of threes off of that. But a lot of that comes from Braun initiating.
You had that putback dunk attempt in the second quarter. You took a foul and a fall. Was you mentioned the tightness later in the game. Did that have any impact on it at all?
Well, I haven't tip dunked probably since high school. I don't think I got that high off the ground, maybe a centimeter, but it was good to be able to give it an attempt to get a foul call out of it. But no, I mean Coach wants us to be aggressive and attack and try to get extra possessions for us. So it was good to see that happen and just, like I said, get my legs up under me again.
They went on a 19-2 run at the end of the third into the fourth. Offensively, what do you feel like you guys weren't doing? Because I think you started that fourth quarter, right?
Yeah, it was tough. We weren't aggressive enough. I think we were very lackadaisical. We were very, kind of on our heels. They came out, pressed us. They came out and were aggressive. And, that's pretty the gist of it, man. They came out and hit first, and we didn't respond until a little bit later.
What's your focus kind of going to be as you get comfortable in those late game situations? Obviously, Kevin had it going, run through him, but how are you kind of trying to play off of that and get comfortable?
I mean, he ran a little DHO to me at the end of the game where I got a little bucket off of that. But I mean, it's free flowing, man. I don't think we need to complicate it, and I think that was Cage's going into his mode. And I mean, we have three guys who can really go do that at any time, And so, I mean, granted, down the stretch, we're still trying to figure it out. But I mean, once he has it going, I'm going to give him the ball. I mean, I'm not going to ask any questions. Every shot he takes is a great shot to me. So I've found my niche, and he ran a little pitch play to me. I was ready, I was aggressive, and that'll happen. We'll figure it out, but it shouldn't have came down to that, us doing that at the end of the game. We should have put him away a lot earlier.
Bradley, how did it feel just to get out in front of the home crowd for the first time?
It felt great. The purple was energetic. It's one of my grandmother's favorite colors. So I definitely embraced that love today, and it was super exciting. Granted, it was the first in-season tournament game. It felt like a playoff atmosphere, but to be my first game in front of these fans, it was amazing.
How are you approaching it mentally when you're working your way back from injury, book goes down, you guys know what you could be, but you're having to take it one step at a time to get to that point? I imagine you guys are chomping at the bit to get there.
Yeah, a little bit. But like you said, it's a day at a time, a step at a time. It wasn't easy for me going down at the beginning of the year and watching guys just I know the frustration is probably on Book's mind, and he's ready to get back at any moment, and probably just our staff and our team. It's a lot of in and out, figuring out rotations, guys in different roles. So it'll be a change. It'll be a little change, a little difficult. I won't say difficult. It's an adjustment, for us in the first few games. But I think once we're at full strength, I think we'll have a great idea of who we can be.